Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 with FC Groningen. It will be the final episode for a little bit. This will return. I will come back to that probably in the next video. This will be the final episode of matches, the final 2 games of the season, and it's a biggie. We've already won the league. We did that last episode thanks to our cracking 6-4 defeat against Vitesse. We have, however, the Dutch Cup final against PSV Eindhoven at a neutral stadium. I was going to say away. It's clearly not away. It's a neutral stadium, although I think it's finals ground. And then we've got Willem II in a non-starter. No one really cares. Not even Willem II, I think, at this point. It has taken us 5 years to get to this point. 5 years to get to a Dutch Cup final. 5 years to become Eredivisie champions. Can we add Dutch Cup champions as well to that list? It'll be 2 trophies out of a possible probably about 15 in total, but still 2 trophies is better than no trophies. I'm going to take that as a success. We are up against Ruud Brood, which is a cracking Dutch name, by the way. Ruud Brood's PSV, who we have beat 4 times. They have beaten us twice, and there's been 6 draws, so we are pretty even overall. Our recent form, however, has been pretty abysmal, and so has theirs. Just 1 win each out of the last 5. They've got 1 defeat. We have 2. Let's try and pick up a Dutch Cup winners medal. One player who won't be in the starting lineup for the final, unfortunately, is James Taylor. He has pulled his hamstring, so he's out for 3 to 9 more days. It's a huge, huge blow because we are doing pretty bad when it comes to scoring goals at the moment, and taking away one of our main goal-scoring threats isn't going to help us. The starting lineup we are going to go for: in goal is Fabian Quinones, as always. Tosin, Ramadan and Diaz are the back 3. Nabiu and Kapi Jabba are the fullbacks. That back 5 has been our back 5 for quite a while now. Obviously, we've had Junior Toivio drop in and out. He's kind of getting past it now. He is 34 years old. He has scored 8 goals this season. I'm going to try and get him off the bench for this game because I feel like it'll be a fitting way for him to go. Midfield pairing of Pavel Rezak and Ainsley Maitland-Niles. And by fitting way for him to go, I'm not planning on getting rid of him. He's got a new contract. I'm just expecting him to not really be playing next season. Karamoko, Yuri Boas and Carniero are going to be the front 3 today. Carniero has returned from an injury, and as I just mentioned, James Taylor has picked up an injury. So we do have goal-scoring threats up front. Karamoko and Carniero obviously have scored a lot of goals. Boas, when needed, has scored some vital goals as well. I'm worried. I am very concerned about this, but hopefully we can turn our poor form around and do the job against PSV. I don't know where PSV finished in the league table. Obviously it wasn't in the top 2 because that was us and Ajax. I'm thinking they were still pretty high. They were probably in the top 5. They were probably 3rd, to be honest. Let's hope that we can do the job. That's all we need. All we want is a goal. Do not score from this opener. Good, they've hit it well wide. 15 minutes into the Dutch Cup final and it's been 0 action. 1 shot each, both of them off target, although PSV have just had 1 on target, but it wasn't a highlight. Rezak with a corner for us. It's cleared. It was Diaz who was there. Boas gets the ball. Finds Sekou Karamoko. Back to Yuri Boas. Has a go at the front post. The keeper makes a save and it is cleared. That is a good effort, but it didn't result in a goal. 5 minutes to go in the first half. The only bit of action was that effort that was saved by the keeper. Doesn't look like we're going to get anything before half-time. Nope, we do not. So, this has not been a particularly exciting game. I'm going to do the team talk passionately. It's time for it to... I don't know. These fans have been fantastic for us. They're the ones who really pay your wages. Go out there and win the trophy for them. They didn't care. Well, fine. I mean, they listened keenly, but they clearly don't care about the fans. Nabiu with the throw, 5 minutes into the second half. It was a terrible throw, but he's going to get the ball back. Constant Nabiu. Tosin. Where are you going to go? Backwards to Diaz. Diaz to Ramadan. The 3 central defenders there. Forward. Finds Maitland-Niles. Back heel to Carniero. That was just a little bit too cocky for my liking. Carniero tries to cross it in, doesn't manage it. Kapi Jabba gets the ball. He is running the wrong way. Finds Diaz. Diaz finds Rezak with a little bit of space in the middle. What a ball to Nabiu on the floor. Karamoko. Constant Nabiu gets it back. Crosses it in. Carniero's at the back and he's hit the outside of the post. It's gone wide. This has got 1-0 written all over it, but so far I cannot tell who that goal is going to go to. We've had the better chances, but that doesn't mean anything because Yuri Boas is on a 6.3, Carniero is on a 6.4. Isimat with a free kick for PSV. It's towards the back of the area, but no one was there. Malassi is going to get it for PSV. Watson, Kleiber, little back heel to Diabate. It is a wonderful tackle, but the clearance only finds a PSV player. Back towards our goal, Kleiber on the right-hand side. Tankovsky in the middle. Dos Santos Souza controls it. Buitink has a go, and Quinones. What was that? That's the goal. That is actually the goal that's going to do it. Thomas Buitink with the effort. Quinones looks like he's getting Grobbelaar money for this, because that was absolutely appalling. Watch this save. What is that save? Stretch your arms out. I could have saved that. Time to do a change. Ramadan is coming off for Juna Toivio. That's a bit of a risk, I think. Yori Boas is going to come off for Maboya. Carniero is going to stay on. Do I do all 3 subs at 65? I think I might, I need to put on Connor Coventry then. Noriega is coming on, and he's going to move over to the Mazzala role, and Maitland-Niles is going to be the ball in the midfielder. All 3 substitutions have now happened on 65 minutes. We've got to go for it. Niles with the free kick. It's cleared. It's going to come back to Maitland-Niles. Plenty of time. Crosses in. Diaz is there. And the Peruvian, Carlos Diaz, has scored, making it 1-1. 70 minutes on the clock. Stop celebrating. We've got 20 minutes to get another goal. I've just seen they brought on Biro. Every single time we play PSV, Biro scores. Quinones actually makes a great pluck out of the air from the corner. So the highlight's going to start with a roll out to Tosin. Forward. Carniero gets the ball. No real support at the moment. Maboya gets tackled by Tankovsky. And Watson can smash it back upfield. Diaz, the goal scorer for us. Noriega. Capi Jabba. He hit it a little bit hard, but he does find him. Karamoko, 3 in the box if he can find any one of them. Carniero's one of them, and what a save that is from the goalkeeper. Could have been 2-1. Carniero is on a 6.0. Capi Jabba's on a 6.5. He's gone up now, but Carniero's dropping. That is the problem. Carniero is getting all the chances, but can't do anything with them, and I've got no more subs. Full time then. It is 1-1. We are going into extra time. We cannot do any more substitutions. I'm going to do the assistant team talk. Carniero, passionately, there's a lot more to come from you. I'm hoping. I was hoping that would. I mean, listen keenly. I was hoping that would stop his looking nervous. Maboya, I'm going to try and say something to you as well. Calmly, you have the ability to make the real difference. I don't know whether that worked either. Tosin's the captain. Do the rest is the assistant. Let's go. It is now or never. We only have now. Last time we went to extra time, I'm pretty sure we scored a 120th minute winner. I'd quite like the same thing to happen because I do not want this to be decided on penalties. Toivio with a corner for us. Out to Felix Noriega. Carniero gets it. Maboya's there. Back to Noriega. Ainsley Maitland-Niles has put it in the back of the net, but he was offside. Stop celebrating as you run to the linesman who's clearly waving it as a disallowed goal. Almost half time in the first half of extra time, but we do have a highlight. Biro on the ball, the danger man for PSV, or he is every time we seem to play him anyway. Gets round his man, Capi Jabba though, gets the ball back from him. Noriega, 3 in front, and he's also got, what a ball that is! And that should have been in. Karamoko straight at the keeper. It's going to be a corner. That ball was pinpoint accuracy. It's going to be a corner for Maitland-Niles. Where's it going to go? Diaz is there once again. It's over the bar from Diaz. I've just seen PSV have done multiple substitutions. They've done an extra substitution, which means Carniero get off the pitch. Edis Ibaguren, in possibly his last ever game for the club, is coming on. If he scores now, that's going to be the most ridiculous thing to happen because he's not very good now. He was good, not anymore. Nothing is happening in the second half of extra time. It looks like we are careening towards a penalty shootout, and their goalkeeper is much better than our goalkeeper. I'm pretty sure of it, but anything can happen in a penalty shootout. We are into injury time. It's all gone. It's penalties. Oh no! Look at our penalty takers. Our second highest has 10. I've just clicked auto pick. So, Toivio, Karamoko, Capi Jabba, Noriega, Maboya. Those are the first 5. This is going to be absolute agony. Buitink versus our keeper. Where are you going to go? Quinones make the guess right. He didn't even bother diving until it was gone past him. It's 1-0 to PSV. The old man of Groningen, Juna Toivio, steps up. Where is he put? He's hit the post. Juna Toivio, old faithful Juna Toivio, has hit the post. Van Croy versus Quinones. Come on, Quinones, make a save. I was straight at him as well and he didn't save it. Karamoko, get us back into the game. It'll be 2-1. We'll still be behind. But Sekou Karamoko, it's over. It's actually over. Karamoko straight at the keeper. Byro was going to make it 3. And this is just the worst possible result for the end of the season. Byro into the other corner. It is 3-0. We now need to score all 3 of our penalties. They need to now miss 3 of their penalties in a row in order for us to even get close to winning this. Capi Shaba is going to be the guy to step up against their keeper. We're going to lose 3-0 on penalties, aren't we? Come on, Juninho. Come on, Juninho. Make it 3-1. Make it 3-1, son. You've just got a new contract. Yes! Juninho Capi Shaba has pulled one back. Right. Quinones, it's all on you now, buddy. You need to save every single penalty because this is the decider. Baka steps up against Quinones. Come on, Fabian. Come on, Fabian Quinones. It's straight at him and he's gone. He's dived for it. PSV have won. And oh my word, I need it. Don't show me this. I didn't get this for winning the league, but you get it for winning the cup. That's just not fair. There it is then, a 4-1 defeat on penalties. I mean, the players who we expect, Toivio and Karamoko, score penalties. Toivio has scored 8 goals this season. 5 of them I'm pretty sure were penalties. And he missed. He hit the post. Well, the Dutch Cup is over. We did not add to our trophy cabinet. We've got one trophy. We've got the big trophy. We've got the Eredivisie. We weren't far away from the Dutch Cup at all. We weren't really that far away from winning the Europa League as well. We were quite. We went out in the quarterfinals. We got through the group stage. I'm taking that as a win. We've got one more game left of the season to play. That is going to be up against Willem II. I'm not really going to show you a huge amount of the game because it doesn't mean anything at all. I'm actually probably just going to show you the goals. Well, 25 minutes in against Willem II, and we are 1-0 down thanks to Philip Balaj with the goal, Karim Koulibaly with the assist. This is how our season is ending, and it is pretty poor at the moment. 33 minutes on the clock, and Sifhiwi Maboya has managed to make it 1-1, which I think is possibly our 97th goal of the season. If we can get 3 more goals, we will score 100 goals in Eredivisie. That's what I want. 43 minutes in, Maboya's gone and got himself injured. Great. Half time, it's 1-1. I am playing a somewhat rotated side. You can see there, Roshan Regales. He's a left back playing as a ball in a midfielder. It's going to end full time at 1-1 against Willem II. We were the much better side. We've had a total of about 18 or 19 shots compared to their 6 or 7 maybe. Should have won this game, but I did play a very rotated side. There you go, 17 shots for us, 10 for them. Didn't get a huge amount on target, and basically, once again, our strikers didn't really do the job, although I did play Maboya, got himself injured. Resio came on for Maboya, so we weren't exactly playing a particularly strong side. You can see there, Isaac Bakera also played, Juna Toivio played, and as I said, Roshan Regales also got a game as a left-back playing in central midfield. There you have it then, the season is over. We are champions of the Eredivisie. Unfortunately, we did not do the job in the Dutch Cup, going out on penalties in the final. It was missed penalties, and that's what annoyed me. It wasn't saved penalties. Well, actually, no, the saved penalties were awful as well. But we got to the final, we did better than pretty much every other team in there apart from PSV. We won the league. It's not as comfortable as it should have been. It's still, 7 points? So I don't know how. Ajax clearly didn't win anywhere near as many games as they've needed to in order to try and catch us up anyway. So it's good. We've won the league. We've done our job. That is going to do it then for this save. There will be another episode maybe tomorrow. I'm not promising anything on that. And there'll be another episode which basically will run down sort of end of season stuff, do a big roundup of the entire series. The series is not over. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and do a new format. I'm not going to show you any more matches, but what I'm going to do is maybe I'll do an episode of mid-season and end of season, so you can see where I'm going. Maybe 3 episodes. Maybe do a start of season 1, mid-season, end of season, so you can kind of get a nice little rundown. But they'll obviously won't be anywhere near as frequent. Maybe you'll get a season every few weeks. I don't know, we'll see. I've obviously, clearly not recorded any of them yet because we're still at the end of this season. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2018 with FC Groningen. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time.